I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. Is it Wednesday?
Yeah.
All right, Wednesday it is. I came up with a thought last night, and I'm wondering if I could get you in on the movement. Because
Okay, keep in mind, before you go further, I'm
Yeah.
not big into movements typically.
you might be on this one. This one is something that anybody can agree with, that we need change. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Jewish.
What about the Asians? What about the
Asians
Asians?
are all in on this.
How do okay, if the
Wait.
Asians are in on it, I will give it a set because they seem to be, correct on some things.
All right, well,
aside from communism,
we're going to find out here in a second. But last night, as I was, sometimes at night, I tend to, what's the word?
Pontificate?
Yeah, no. Well, I've been known to do that, but that I leave more to you for this time of the day.
Okay,
but
at night,
you seem to enjoy that. At night, is the word grazing. What I'm
okay. This is a food thing.
Is
okay.
the word seeking sustenance? Is the word a buffet line that I might set up for myself? Do I put a little charcuterie together? I don't know what I do.
You're talking to somebody who doesn't eat past 5 p.m. So
right.
I don't consume anything.
Whereas I, on the other hand, get to about 7:30 and I think something sweet sounds nice, and then after that, complemented by maybe something salty. After that, I think, maybe a piece of cheese would be wonderful. Oh, and you know what I got in the fridge? I've got olives that are stuffed with blue cheese. You want some?
No, good Lord, no.
Over. It'd be so good.
Olives or blue cheese, unless you know what? I've wondered if I'm to the martini stage of my life yet.
You're getting there. Trust me.
I feel like I could.
Alcoholism.
Although martini seems a little more loud. I remember when I was dating Alexa years back, she was big into the dirty martinis.
Right.
So it seems a little, but men can order martinis.
Right.
I'm not worried about how that would look. It's not like when I order a White Claw and I have to have them put it in a glass with some ice and have them take away the can so nobody knows what I'm consuming.
I get it. Yeah, these are the problems.
But anyway, yes, exactly. But continue. I'm sorry.
So as I'm rifling through the kitchen, I encountered a problem.
Shoot.
All right. We need standardization around Ziploc bags. The idea of a Ziploc, and here's where it gets dicey. All right. You got the Ziploc bag, right? Plain that we've known.
Right.
Now they're putting a little slider on Ziploc bags.
Yeah, I kind of like those.
I like those too, right?
Yes.
So that's nice. But the confusion comes into the point where, let's say you grab a bag out of the refrigerator. Is it a pull one? Is it a zip one? I don't know. Pain in the ass. Too big of a decision to make after 7:30. And I can't handle this kind of pressure. Now, let's throw in a caveat. Let's say there's Ziploc bags from the dollar store that rip every time you try to open them. Total bullshit. And then you have to really pivot and open them from underneath the zipper. So the problem with Ziploc bags is that there are A, becoming too many options. B, you can't trust the amount of torque required to open some compared to others.
Yeah, that is true.
The quality, we could do better. So
yeah,
I think today we start a coalition to standardize Ziploc bags. Anybody that would like to donate to the cause can start off with my PayPal account. We'll put together a 501c3. We'll go through all the motions, but this is something we need to take to Congress.
Well, you know what? That is something I can get aboard with.
Okay.
Get on board with. Yeah, I think they should all come with the little thing that zips it for you.
So you're a slider guy.
I'm a proponent of the slider. I think that was a great add-on. You're thinking, oh, do we need it? Because all you have to do is do this. No, because sometimes you can't get it fully shut, and there's a lot, and people are just getting lazier and lazier.
What about this?
So that's going to add to food going bad sooner. So I think having that little fastener on it should be a universul thing.
Now, let me ask you this.
On all Ziploc bags.
Let's say it's tomorrow morning and your mom packs you your bologna and mayonnaise sandwich for work, and it's got the gripper zipper that makes a bzz noise when you zip it.
I've never had. See, I'm not of the Twin Lakes echelon of folk.
Okay.
You people, sipping on your frappuccino lattes.
Actually, it's Waffle House
discussing, discussing. What are the little people doing today? What are they? What are those in Fremont up to? The unwashed heathens that they are. Oh, what about to the berry?
Well, it's really not like that.
I know how you people. I know how you people are. It's okay. I'm not judging. It's just how you are. It's your ways.
Well, what is it like then down in where are you from?
Barry County, the BC.
Oh, Barry County. That's
salt of the earth. Salt of the earth. We're up before the crack of dawn. The soil's got to be tilled and whatnot. We're out doing that. We're out keeping the country going. A lot of people say, "Who's running the country?" We're running the country. We're keeping the things moving. Yeah. Keep on, yeah.
Well, I mean, this is really a tit for tat about
tribute.
Where we live. This is more of I was hoping.
No, this is more of you looking down on the people who actually work for a living.
You have to go there.
It's okay. Look. It's okay. Look, you are at you're at your station in life, and that's fine.
Dave, do you need a hug?
It's not jealousy. It's not jealousy.
Dave, do you need a hug?
It's not envy. It's just I understand my place. You understand yours. My job is to TCB, and your job is to look down and pontificate.
TCB,
and
what is that?
TCB, taking care of business.
Oh, okay.
You're there, tilling your fancy Waffle House coffee in your elitist mug, and that's fine.
My elitist mug,
and that's fine. Again, I'll just I'll continue.
And you're watering down your 5-hour energy drink to maximize.
Yes, because that's what you do. That's what you do when you're a man of modest means. Because I can't buy 2 of these. I got to pretend the water has got other nutrients and 20,000% of your recommended daily allowance of vitamin B12.
I would have loved to have had you on the playground when we were kids. Really, this is super orange juice. I put water in it. It makes it even better.
Want to trade?
What do
you got in your Captain America mug?
Because I drank super orange juice today.
I can fly now. Yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, so you're all for the slider.
Yeah, I am for that.
Slider,
again,
zipper, back in. I'm not sure.
So I'll be there to support you. I don't want to do any of the legwork, though.
Of course not.
Again, I'm too busy. I'm too busy tilling the soil.
Of course.
At 4 a.m. So
perfect.
That's what I have to do.
Thank you, Tiller.
No problem. Let's get into it. Fewer Americans can afford rent. This according to the latest data from the Harvard Joint Center for Housing Studies. Over 22 million renter households were spending over 30% of their income on rent. That's half of those who rent are spending that. The number of affordable units dropped to a little over 7 million. That's 2.1 million fewer than 1 decade ago. Everything's just pricier. I know what to do. This is just where we are, and it's
pay scale's got to go up.
Well, that's again, we've talked about this, and that's where I'm for government stepping in and doing something with that, because individual businesses aren't going to do it because it will cripple them and they will go out of business and people will lose jobs. So. Okay. It's not going to solve it. That won't solve the problem, because we're not going to solve the problem. We're going to trade this off for something else. We're going to get something here and we're going to lose something there. Where do you want to lose it? I mean, you can't have, rent is the first thing you pay.
Right.
So that's got to be taken care of. That's something. Housing people's okay. Are you going to give them a little less? Are you going to have a little less medical coverage, a little less this, a little less? I mean, it's gonna, people think you can, trade-offs are the thing. We don't have solutions, we have trade-offs. So what do you want to let go of if you're willing to do that? And that's something that I think we need to talk about.
So,
but again, it's above our pay scale.
The idea that there is a large section of our population that says less government.
Yeah, there is that.
They
but
say less government.
But for
wait a minute.
you gotta.
Wait a minute. My turn to finish the thought. Less government, less government. Okay, you want less government. Mm-hmm. So in order to make up the difference in people's rent needs here, maybe it's time for businesses to start taking a look at models that actually inspire and help their employees get along instead of controlling them by fear, with a wage that's just barely enough to get by. It's just enough to keep you in your place. It's just enough to make sure that you don't go anywhere. You don't try to advance yourself. You know you can't really leave because you're just getting by. Maybe you got to have that second and third job. Maybe you got to have something to do on weekends. Maybe it's time to take a look at people. And I'm not going to give the guy all the credit in the world, but there are people out there like Richard Branson that say put your employees first because they are taking care of your entire business when you're out on your island farting around like he's doing and making the company sing. So it could be an idea to maybe take that point of view for a little while on behalf of some of the bigger companies and drop that profit margin down just a little bit. And in year, 2 years, it's going to come back up because you're going to have happier employees who stop stealing from you, who stop taking sick days, who stop farting around doing this, that, and the other thing. And, you know, it might take a year or two to turn into the curve, but it can happen without government interference.
You're going to have to. I'm not for no government. I'm for efficient, more effective. You know, you can take away. Again, you're not going to get businesses to do. You're not going to get businesses to do. Businesses are bottom line. You can say we got to change their way of thinking. That's not going. That's just not going to happen.
The bottom line will improve if steps are taken to preserve it in the long term.
It would take a complete rethinking of how businesses do business, and they're not going to do that. Investors are going to flee. Investors are going to flee. That's I appreciate it's their loss. No, then it's the business's loss because the investors flee, the businesses lose money. They got to start firing people. It just becomes a domino effect.
Okay.
I wish that wasn't the way. I wish what you were saying would happen, but it won't happen.
Okay.
They're not going to do this. You're not going to change the minds of people. And in fairness to them, I will. There's a reason people are able to become owners, and most wealth isn't inherited. Most wealth is built. It is. Nobody likes to say that. Nobody likes to hear that. But the reason you have rich people and you have poor people, some of it is due to horrible circumstances. Some of it is due to bad luck. A lot of it is due to there are specifically men who are so insanely motivated to do certain things. Their wiring is such that they don't care about starting a family. They don't care about children. They don't care about having a wife. They care about this thing.
Yeah.
Building this thing. They are so. We talk about having balance. You and I want to have balance. A lot of people want to have balance in their lives. These, and again, it's mostly men, don't give a shit about balance.
That's fine.
They want to win. They want to win, and they're going to do. Nothing's going to stop them, and good for them. That's why we got a lot of cool shit, because you got people willing to do that. And that's how they do business. And that's just the way it's done. I understand what you're saying. Totally. But it ain't going to happen.
Okay.
I'm an optimist on most things.
Right.
And that's okay. The fact that that's not like and I think you're fairly similar because we both lived paycheck to paycheck. I mean, you're doing better now.
Oh, be careful of that. Dude.
Me not so much. But no, you're doing better. My point is fiscally. You're doing better fiscally than you were back in your radio days. Let's be honest. I've been treading water for the better part of 50 years.
Right.
Okay. And I'm okay. You know, I'm okay. That's not the be all end all for me. It never has been.
I want you to put that in a little perspective though. So, okay. Outwardly, yes, it looks like I'm doing a little better, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Over the weekend?
Okay.
I had $100 in the account.
Yeah.
And now, let me tell you if we were to upsize that and think about it on a scale, that account is no longer safe at $100 because I don't know when an auto payment's coming out. I don't know when a payment for the safety deposit box is coming out. All this crap, dude. So, I generally can look down and see, $500 in the account. Yeah, woo, the old mindset.
Yeah.
But this idea of somebody owns a business and life's peaches and cream.
Yeah. So, exactly. 100%. So how would you like to be told, you know what? I'm going to just start jacking up everybody's pay.
You know what I did?
And then watch that go.
You know what I did? I did it right from the beginning. I made sure that on the onset, I was paying people more than they expected. From day one. You helped amazingly to get this thing going until I could afford to give you some too. So that was very much appreciated. But
yeah, again, you are how most businesses are, most smaller bit, because it's a small business. And there's going to come a time when who knows, when you're probably going to have to make cuts. Everybody's going to have to make cuts or make decisions to go, okay, I got to do this here if I want to keep and those are decisions, and that's a decision you have to make.
I get it.
You have to make that.
Or
so
in my case, I will decide to go with something less for me to forward the cause.
And that's great. But you're not wired the way most successful businessmen are wired, and that's just how it is.
All right.
And good on you. Hey, what else is going on? McDonald's is seeing slower than expected growth. Global sales at the Golden Arches locations increased less than 3.5%. An increase in menu prices, such as the Big Mac selling for $18 a pop in some locations, have dented sales prices. Yeah, $18. I think
for a Big Mac?
Connecticut. $18 for a Big Mac in Connecticut. Prices for dining out across the board are up 5.2%. Yeah, eat at home. There you go. I'm going to try and help you out. First of all, it's better for you. And I love a Big Mac as much as the next guy. Actually, I'm more of a quarter pounder sort of fella, and some nuggets occasionally. But there you go. I'm going to ignore that.
Quarter.
Finally, the heat is on in the UP. The last week in February is National Sauna Week from February 18th to the 24th. The week-long celebration will take place in downtown Hancock and the Keweenaw Peninsula, which will celebrate sauna history and culture with special exhibitors and a sauna expo. Yes, sauna. Hey, don't you look down your nose at sauna culture. All cultures are equal.
Sauna culture.
Yes. I don't like, I know they're good for you. It's like ice baths. I know cold showers are good for you. I also know saunas are good for you. I'll stick with the cold shower, and I'll leave the sauna to the other people.
I want to tell you something.
Go ahead.
Sauna culture. That's you sitting around in a hot room with other men wrapped up in a towel.
Okay. I get you.
Sauna culture is a little awkward.
All right.
What do you talk about when you're sitting in a room full of sweaty men in a towel?
Pour more water on those rocks. That's what you tell them.
No,
I guess. I don't know. I haven't been in a sauna in forever. So.
Well, how about the steam room? You ever been in one of those?
Okay, no.
There used to be a steam room over on Plainfield. I went in that a couple of times. It was nice. But again, you've just got this misty stuff blowing around and people in towels, and it's a little creepy.
No, thank you.
How about a eucalyptus room? You ever been in one of those?
No. Yeah. No, I have not.
Smells nice. Okay. But again, you're trapped in a room with other people in towels.
Yeah.
Hot tubs?
Yeah, hot tubs are different. Hot tubs are great.
Hot tubs with people?
No, I've been at hot tubs in a hotel. If I'm the only one there, I'll use it. If there are other people in there, I get out.
What about at the athletic club?
Dude, we don't have a hot tub in my fitness center.
I'm telling you,
there's no hot tub, no shower.
The fitness center here that I used to go to had a hot tub in the men's bathroom. Ooh, weird.
Wait, you went to a fitness center in Twin Lake?
No, in Muskegon.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay.
Hey, how are things going? That's where I met Cindy.
Oh, that's okay.
I was doing a radio promotion. Let's get the fat guy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, all right.
That worked.
Sports. Sparty Falls at Minnesota, 59-56. They're still in line to get that tourney bid. Michigan, they're still in the basement. They take on Wisconsin tonight. That's sports.
Time for a little Jeopardy. Did you are you happen to watch the Jeopardy Tournament of Champions rehash thing that they've been?
No, I did not. I'm sorry.
It's miserable. They're bringing back all these champions that won in the past, something to do with the SAG-AFTRA strike. So it's milk toast. It's really not much fun.
Yeah.
But with this one with you, it's exciting because it's $1,000 today.
All right, let's see if I can
feel good
whiff
for
on
you.
this one.
I'm excited.
I'm
about
hopeful
because it's about webcams. Do you have a webcam at your house?
I have a webcam here.
Do you have a security camera around your house, like a Ring?
Maybe I do. Probably. It's probably everywhere. For any of you ne'er-do-wells that are thinking about looting the place, don't.
Right.
We have an attack cat that will give you feline leukemia or something. I don't know.
We don't want that. All right.
No, you don't want
webcams for $1,000. In 2021, this hotspot on Sicily put on quite a show for viewers of its webcam.
I have no idea what that is.
You have no idea.
Zero.
How do you like my new t-shirt?
Fantastic.
I was proud to find that one online. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, I like Van Halen. I had the four unlawful carnal knowledge tie-dye one back in the day.
Oh my God. This is the Monsters of Rock shirt, of which I went to both days.
Congratulations.
It was great.
All right.
You have no idea?
Yeah, I'm snake eyes on that.
52,000.
So what was it?
Mount Etna.
Mount Etna. Yeah, I never would have gotten that. Even if I would. I'm glad I didn't even guess.
So today you're going to have this thought in your head. Mount Etna, I'm glad I met you. And that's going to run through your head all day long.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
All right.
You're cursed.
See ya!
Happy Wednesday, Muskegon. We'll start the day off with a little bit of fog, but it will still be warm today, so let's take a look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Like I said, we will have a foggy start to Wednesday with visibilities likely being reduced due to the fog, so just keep that in mind as you head out today. And then rain is expected later Thursday afternoon going into Friday morning, so best chance of rain will be Thursday night with cooler temperatures and maybe a little bit of snow for early next week. Temperature-wise will be about what we have been the past couple of days. Temperatures generally in the low to mid 40s, so a little bit cooler, especially away from Lake Michigan for today than it has been recently, but still definitely mild for this time of year. So for your Wednesday, expect mostly cloudy skies after having some morning fog with a high of 43 and a low of 38, so it will be warmer Wednesday night with cloudy skies moving in. And then on Thursday, rain showers will be possible later in the afternoon, but especially in the evening and overnight hours. Going into Friday early morning, best chance of rain will exist then. Temperatures will be close to 50 degrees for both Thursday and Friday as well until we cool down over the weekend. Maybe see some snow showers for Sunday and Monday, but those shouldn't really accumulate a whole lot either. And that's your Wednesday forecast brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Colton Woods Weather, and have a wonderful Wednesday.